my name is Laya Chennuru, and I'm a West Virginia University Presidential Student Ambassador. I'm a double major in neuroscience and psychology, and I'm joined here by...
My name is Annabella Sarasoli. I'm a sophomore here at WVU, and I am a psychology major on the pre-nursing track.
My name is Mara Gibson. I'm also a sophomore. My major is psychology, and I have a double minor in public relations and strategic social media.
And today we're just going to be focusing on some of the challenges we face during our college journeys. So the first question I want to ask you guys is, have either of you ended up on a path you didn't anticipate when you first entered college, and how did that affect your mindset and goals?
Yeah, I can say I definitely did. So when I came to college, I knew I wanted to do psychology, but I also was really interested in sociology. Okay. So I took a lot of sociology classes. I really enjoyed them, and I think they were a real benefit because I kind of realized that maybe is not what I wanted to do. And obviously college is tons full of opportunity. So I just I went with it. I took a bunch of classes I knew I would like after doing the soc, and I realized I'm not really into that. So that's when I picked up pre-nursing instead.
Yeah, same for me. I also knew that I wanted to do psychology in college, but last year I was on pre-med track. So I was taking bio, chem, all those. And at the end of the year, I realized they weren't for me. So this year I'm taking some other different electives, and I found out I really liked media. So that's where I got public relations and social media minors.
That's really cool. I can say for sure that when I first started at college, I was thinking about the pre-med track, and now I'm really on the path to PA school, physician assistant. And I'm really happy, although my major hasn't necessarily changed as much. I'm still really excited to be on the journey I'm at, and I've learned a lot from it so far. So the second thing I kind of want to touch on is academic validation and imposter syndrome. I know that's definitely been something a lot of college students struggle with, and I kind of wanted to ask you guys how you guys have dealt with that, if you've had any challenges with it, and how have you reacted to it?
So I think for me, it happened a lot last year when I was still on pre-med track, just because the classes I was taking were very hard for me, and there were a lot of people in my classes who had the opposite kind of reaction. They thought it was very easy, they didn't have to do a lot of work. And that was kind of how I was in high school. I never really had to put in a lot of effort in school, so I thought I would be able to do the same thing in college. And then I'd hear everybody else saying they got really good grades on the exams, and I did not. So then I was thinking, could I be doing more? I'm not doing enough. These classes are not right for me. So yeah, I really struggled with that last year, but I think I'm doing a lot better this year just because I feel like I'm more in tune with what I'm actually interested in doing now. So
that's really great. Yeah.
I agree almost exactly with what she said about the academic validation part. I feel in high school, there was kind of a lot riding, at least on my senior year, of me performing well and getting scholarships, and there was a lot of recognition, when you're in high school. And then once you get to college, there's not really anyone hovering over you. There's no teachers, there's no parents. You're just kind of expected to perform well. And I think that was probably something I struggled with, because as much as I wanted the grades, there wasn't really anyone else kind of pushing me to get the grades. So it was really all about me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what both of them said. I mean, it's been really difficult for me. I felt a lot of imposter syndrome from my freshman year to even now. The classes only really get harder, and even though sometimes you might count yourself out, it's important to remember that there's always going to be a support system for you. And, that kind of leads me into my next point as well. So personally, I've really struggled with balancing my social life and academics. I didn't do that much my freshman year, but, I had my lovely roommates here, and they really kind of showed me that it's important to take time out of your day and relieve that stress, whether it just be going to the gym, talking to your friends, going out for dinner, anything like that. Really having that support system has really what has made me a better student now this year, and just made me focus on more of life and what's important as college goes on. What about you guys?
I think it can be really difficult to balance extracurriculars and school, and I think having some sort of foundation, friends, someone that can guide you through the difficult struggles of being a college kid, I think is really important. And I think Mara would probably agree with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you guys so much for listening in with us, and we hope you take something away from this, and just remember that college is difficult, but you can do it, and people are there for you, and feel free to reach out if you ever need any support. Thank you.